Hey everybody, it's Wink and Pucker time. Welcome to a beautiful evening in southeastern Pennsylvania. I'm Pucker, aka Brian, and this is Wink, aka Melody, and we're glad to have you with us on this gorgeous spring evening. We're going to talk about things to do on a spring evening, but before that, Wink has late news from Toribelle, and then I have a little Toribelle story of my own from a man's perspective that I'd like to share with you. So without further ado, here is Wink.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have some great news from Toribelle. We finally have our makeup brushes, and this is big news for Toribelle. We have 8 pieces of our makeup brushes. They're various sizes, and they're so beautiful. They have a clear handles, and they're so beautiful. And the good news is they'll be adding to them piece by piece new brushes for new application. So that's available now. So if you're in the market for brushes, this is the time to get them. And we have this thing called our brushy cleanie thingy, and this is what it is. It's a little sponge that you use between application. You take your brush and you clean it with this sponge, and it takes off all the eyeshadow in between application, and it's so amazing. So you don't transfer the color in between your application. So this is available now.
And that is the name of it?
Our CEO actually called it Brushy Cleanie Thing. So it has the Toribelle logo. So that's available now. And this is like a godsend. This is like amazing when you're putting on your makeup. And it works for bigger brushes too. And we also have, in time for Mother's Day, 2 Mother's Day bundles. One is a Messy Bun Mother's Day bundle. It has our Stark Naked eyeshadow bundle, which is a beautiful combination. Oh, it's noisy out here. And it has beautiful pastel colors in it. Our Ignite Lip Plumper in the blush color. Choice of liners or mascara. And our Wonder Lash, which is one of our popular lashes. And that's $125. Then we have our Heart of Gold 20, which is included 24K eyeshadow palette, which is, I have their it's their glitter that you use as a highlighter, which I have on today. They're 24K. We have a 24K lip gloss included, choice of liner or mascara, and a selfie lash, and that's $135. And this week our company is having a convention in Orlando, which is big news. But even better is our CEO is doing a product invention announcement in the convention. So we're all excited about that. So that's our Toribelle news for now.
Okay. Ladies, I would like to talk to you from the perspective of a man married to a woman who loves these lashes. And first of all, my personal congratulations to Wink, who completed her first year as a representative for Toribelle. And ladies, it is a big deal, because this is something that I don't think Miss Wink ever felt she would be doing in her life.
Never.
It's not really her nature to do something like this. She took a little prodding, but she had the desire. She loved the product, and for her to go out and do what she's doing at her age,
a young age.
Yeah, at her young age, we are, after all, seasoned citizens. To sell a product that you might think is more in line with a younger woman's taste, that took a little courage. So I'm very proud of her. And she also made me realize things that I never took the time to consider. And that is, I couldn't understand magnetic eyelash. Who cares? Why is it a big deal? And I learned a lot of things. I learned that they could be used for 30 times, and you don't have to worry about using glue, which is a problem or could be a problem, and many ladies don't like that. They look great. I have to tell you, they look great. And I know what it does for her when she's wearing them, because it makes her feel so much better about herself. And even if it doesn't really change her looks a lot in somebody else's mind, it does in her mind. And I'm telling this to you ladies because even though we've gone through a rough stretch where you really weren't able to do a lot of things and didn't go as many places as usual, it is nice to have those moments where you can kind of dress up and feel better about yourself. And that's what I learned about this whole eyelash business and everything else that goes with it. It's a great spirit lifter. It makes you, the gal, feel better about yourself because you look better. And the fact is, she does look great. She looks, and it's fun.
Isn't he sweet?
It's fun to see the different styles, and even the different styles make her feel differently about herself. And when you're trying to find reasons to lift your spirits and to make you feel better, because it's been a bit of a rough patch for all of us, this whole Toribelle experience, not only for Wink working as a representative, but for her getting the chance to wear the product, has really been a big help. So, think about that. You may think, look, we're not kids. And, we're not going to wind up in a fashion magazine anytime soon. But you're never too old to feel good about how you look, or to want to feel good about how you look. And you're not too old to buy a product like this. It makes you feel, I think, younger. It makes you feel prettier. And it makes the fella in your life really admire how much you care about how you look. And I think it's a win-win. So for someone who has been the Toribelle Assistant Crusader for the last year, I just wanted to tell you from my perspective what it can do for you to get involved in something that you might not normally give a second thought to. If you haven't tried it, try it. You might be surprised how good it makes you feel. Next thing we're going to be talking about is something we do a lot outside in the summer, and that'll be coming right up. So here it is. It's springtime. The nice weather is just beginning. We're getting the opportunity to spend time outdoors doing things that we can only do this time of year. We can't wait to do it. Wink and I love to grill outside. It's something we both enjoy. She's a fabulous cook, so she's always coming up with great recipes. And last year we decided to explore the wood pellet grill. We heard a lot of people talk about it. We mentioned it last year on one of our Wink and Pucker episodes. So we went ahead and invested in this case, a Traeger, but a lot of people make them. Weber makes one, other people as well. It just gives you a uniquely different flavor. And it's so easy to work with. The wood pellets you burn are of different varieties. We happen to prefer the mesquite and hickory, but we know that there's an apple wood. I think there's a sandalwood. There are all sorts of different types of wood pellets you can buy. They are equally as effective. They just give the food you're preparing a little bit different flavor. And it's so easy. And as you can see, we're doing pork loins tonight, and we're about 2/3 of the way into the process. And they are looking mighty fine. And it's going to be wonderful to dig into those puppies in about 1 hour. That's about a 3-hour cook time for those. Discovered the idea of wood pellet cooking. We heartily recommend you try it. We think you'll enjoy it. We think you'll be very happy you did. Just our little summer tip from Wink and Pucker.